Hello everyone, welcome to online survey tutorials on hydrology and irrigation engineering. So today we are discussing module 4, that is water requirements of crops. So in this class we are going to discuss what is duty, delta and base period and what is the relation between them, that is duty, delta and base period. So let us just discuss what is duty now. So duty can be said as it is the irrigating capacity of a unit water. Okay, so it is denoted with a symbol capital B. So what we can say, like, the area of a land that is in hectares which can be irrigated so to grow a crop, okay, by supplying 1 cubic of water continuously for the entire period of the crop is called duty. So duty, in a simple terms, what we can say, it is the area which can be irrigated by supplying 1 cubic of water throughout the period of the crop. So that is what the duty. So duty represents the area irrigated, okay, by 1 cubic of water. So 1 cubic represents 1 meter cube per second, okay. So that is a duty. The relation between this area of the crop irrigated and the quantity of irrigation water so required during the entire period of the crop. See, this duty represents the relation between area of the crop to be irrigated and the quantity of irrigation water required during the entire crop period. Okay, so as you see, the definition itself says it is nothing but the area of land in hectares, it can be irrigated by supplying a 1 cubic of water. So obviously it represents the relation between area and volume of water supplied. Okay, so for example, so if for more understanding, we'll take an example here. So as you see here, the example, so if 3 cubic of water supply, that is nothing but 3 meter cube per second of water supply is required for a crop which is sown in an area of 5,100 hectares. Okay, so the area to be irrigated is 5,100 hectares and with a supply of water 3 cubic. Then duty of irrigation water will be what? It is area irrigated by the water. So it is area by quantity of water supplied. Okay, so area is 5,100 divided by the water supply is 3 cubic. So 1,700 hectare per cubic is the duty of water. And this discharge like 3 cubic or 3 meter cube per second of water, so will have to be supplied throughout the base period. So that is a duty. So next we'll discuss what is delta. Okay, so delta is denoted with the symbol. I think this is also called as delta only. So this delta is the total depth of water required by a crop during the entire crop period. So duty represents the area irrigated by supplying 1 meter cube of water. So similarly, the delta represents the total depth of water which is required by the crop during the entire crop period. Okay, so which we can say as total quantity of water, that is in hectare meter required by the crop, so divided by area of the land. Okay, total quantity will be in terms of, like, it will be like in discharge. Okay, divided by area, so you will get the depth, that is delta. So similarly, we'll take an example, like, for the better understanding. So for example, if a crop requires 12 waterings, okay, at an interval of 10 days, so you have to supply water 12 times in 10 days and a water depth of 10 centimeter in every watering. So at each watering, you have to supply 10 centimeter of water. So then the delta for that is the depth of water required for that particular crop will be equal to what? 12 into 10, which is 120 centimeter, because you're supplying 12 times, that too a 10 centimeter at a time once. Okay, so it will be 12 into 10, which is 120 centimeter. And also, if the area under that crop is a hectare, then the total quantity will be 1.2, or so it is 120 centimeter is or 1.2 meter. So it will be 1.2 into a hectare meter in a period of 120 days. Okay, so if you want delta, what you have to do, the total quantity is now it is 1.2 into A divided by area. So area will get cancelled. You'll get the depth as 1.2. Okay, so this is the delta, or the total depth of water which is required by the crop during the entire period. Okay, so that is a delta. So the next we have the crop period and base period. See, first we'll understand what is crop period. So crop period is the time in days that crop takes from the instant of its sowing to the time of its harvesting. So crop period means, so when it is sown, the water supply, that is the time taken by the crop. So from the time it is sown to the time it is harvested. Okay, so it is crop period means, so for the growth of the we can say growth period. Okay, so from the time it is sown to the harvest, what is the time it takes, the particular crop takes, that is a crop period. So base period means, so it refers the whole period of cultivation from the time when irrigation water is first supplied for the preparation of ground for a planting to planting the crop to its last watering. So whereas base period represents the period of watering. Okay, so when you supply the first watering, that is for the preparation of land, so up to the last watering that is supplied before harvesting. So that complete period is base period. So base period represents the period of watering. Okay. So and here the crop period will be slightly more than, obviously it is still the time of harvesting, but base period is before harvesting. So crop period will be slightly more than the base period. Okay. But for the practical purpose, so we are usually take this crop period and base period are one and the same. Okay, and the unit, the crop period and base period is expressed in terms of days, and both are represented with the symbol B. So next, that is what the base period and crop period. So let us just see what is the relation, okay, between duty, delta and base period. Okay, so as we have seen, capital D represents your duty in hectare per cubic, and delta represents the depth of water in meter, that is total depth of water supply, and B is the base period in days. Okay, so for the field of area D hectares, okay, for the field of area D hectares corresponding to the depth of water delta meters. Okay, so D hectare of area and delta meter, okay, delta meter of depth of water, the total quantity of water supplied for a growing crop in the field. So total quantity is what it is. So depth into area, depth into area. So area is D and depth is delta. So D into delta hectare meter. Okay, so 1 hectare is how much? 1 hectare is 10 per 4 meter square. So you'll get D into delta into 10 per 4 meter cube. So which will take it as equation number 1. So similarly, so again for the same field, that is D hectare, so for growing the crop on it, if water supplied at the rate of 1 cubic, so we are supplying, so for this D hectare, so 1 cubic of water is supplied with a base period of B days. Okay, so then the total quantity will be equal to what now? It is 1 cubic. So we are converting. So 1 cubic is 1 meter cube per second. Okay, so again here we have to convert it into volume. So we have to eliminate this second. So to eliminate that second, what we have to do? We have to multiply by 24 into 60 into 60, because so 1 day is 24 hours, 1 hour is 16 minutes, 1 minute is 60 seconds. Okay, so you will get 1 into B into 24 into 60 into 60 cubic meter. So where you will get it as, so 86400 B meter cube. So where it can also be represented as 8.64 into 10 per 4 B meter cube. So we'll take it as equation number 2. So now we'll equate 1 and 2. So if we equate 1 and 2, so we'll get D into delta into 10 power 4 is equal to 8.64 into 10 power 4 into B. So 10 power 4, 10 power 4 will get cancelled. You will get D into delta is equal to 8.64 B. So D is equal to 8.64 B by delta, or delta is equal to 8.64 B divided by dt. So this represents the relation between duty and delta. And this duty, that is D, is also referred as high and low based on the number of hectare per cubic irrigated, whether the area irrigated is large or small. So based on that, we are going to classify the duty as high duty and low duty. So high duty means, so when a small amount of water irrigates a larger area, that is called the high duty. So low duty means when a large amount of water irrigates the smaller area, that is called the low duty. So this is a relation between duty, delta and base period. Thank you all. We'll just continue the next topic in the next class.